Falaba District. Kalang District. Konadugu District. Tokolili District. Karine District. After that, Kono District. Thank you. Now, let me introduce the two gentlemen the way and they run the ship of this union, the two union then. The first one, na Umaru Teli Ba. And the national chairman of bike riders, president. Sorry, sir. No, no one done it again. The next person, now Ibrahim Seri, the national president for Keke Bike Keke. Thank you. His Excellency, these are the group we, under the transport sector, we can fight, but we can always come to conclusion, amicable resolution, because always we get a complaint, but they are good people. Sometimes they get few way, some people they mislead them. But with the leadership so far, for the past 1 year, we don't put things together, we don't work very well. As I've been saying for the drivers, them, election day, they'll be all over. They help a lot way for able to transport voters then. Some of them even say we say, let not give them fear. That have their own contribution by fear. On that note, make a present to Keke Toma. So the two president then, we can't tell what they come for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. We go make them very quickly. I go now start with the national president, with the small P for the Bike Riders Union. For can talk short one, nice one, wait to make them candidate for president.
I say assalamu alaikum to una all. I say good afternoon to HE, the president, Dr. Julius Madabio. Not all the thank you they tell I before we say we tell I all, they don't. We just get a few. We reserve the other one for the time where they go. Now we office. That be big office. Now So this one, nothing what we know they forget, and we put on our archive for our great grand picking, then we tell young great grand picking and say, now young great grandpa been giving great grandpa a land for like live in Nasita. Because most of we, if you watch, I don't ride bike since that time to now. I don't remember one day I see one minister people all ride bike. I no one they see anyone honorable pick as he probably become honorable they left for ride. So automatically the least people and you think what so he's the right up. Like God elevate you and your family. If we self don't believe, say we don't be Papa God. But if we tell you some of we say they live, we'll cook find soup with the cover. For let the cent no cover, not then the add was rent. But now some of us staff will know say I get for gain on my veranda, we say they cook. We be say this at the fry your bass at least let the cent go. So let people know say I cook fine. So because now me say me own host I get for care and go. So some of the happiness we'll get here na small, even though we need more from you. And why would they ask you more? We don't believe say get for deliver. Some of you they think now after you go, we don't get for ask where you give it. So now me could ask you not to say the one will ask you, not to say we're not satisfied with what you give you, but we need more. Like give some things we don't give you beside this one. Some of you like the bike riders union before this time they go to the side where people they admire where they be not fed past all signs of who need for take compare when Rwanda with this government we don't push some of we way Youth Connect Africa. Bike riders not been they get representative this trip through Ministry of Youth. Then can we go? We did it. And we hold the front page for the complete 5 days. Without even what Sierra Leone hold the front page. So we don't go, we don't learn more. What you learn and how the people then comport themselves when they ride in Rwanda is good. We're ready for comport with this way. We don't have about need support from you through the SLRC, through the finance of minister. Because why? The loan where they loan for love buy bike, sometimes they make could ride them bad riding. Because why? Now target the man give I go sign the document with no way because the loan is very high, but I don't get your money also. I don't get way for get bike. Then the loan will sort of 50% increasement of the loan. So now for give soft loan, where they get a bike. So we make the project as a bike rider or become a bike owner. So that we continue. So people in the way we don't help we don't go far. People in the way we believe in we where they move we. Because beginning of this union, we not been get people we believe in very few. Like Musa Tarawali, I can remember those days we've been giving host. People then go talk say, hey, these are the bondis also. Them bike rider they can't get, but say no, I left them all like they did it. We did it free as an office for the last first executive in Kaya. They don't been get away for that office because nobody not be believe we. Now that we don't start forget parties, HE, the people the way they push when the bike riders, we believe say engine day inside we would go. And if you give we more time, we they do more. Even in agriculture, but use we for agriculture. Who ready for do agriculture? At least let we get a district. Each district get one farm. Let we compete with other farm then way they can plant, they know you harvest. Who will harvest now this year? We will take up transportation in Sierra Leone. We don't take up transportation in Sierra Leone. They make all my they eat raw fish in Sierra Leone. So not to room no they but what tell you say pujo they get fish. All the money we take a bow, they meet at the market and money. So we don't take up this challenge, people in Austria. So we're ready for do more and let you go see more. Please, so tell me for me time. But if I want to talk more 2 hours or 3 hours. So this goodness we don't give we. Do you enough for add? The Minister of Transport, you see where then they talk for we. We say they talk for them. Because why? I know they talk for them because we like them because sometimes at the ministry. But it's not a part. For any decision, and they call we say they make we debate. We say no, this will not agree. They say we don't agree. Till we answer. And any human being where you want get on a circle, recognize no more. Even if not heavy load the guy, it's for total. So some of this recognition don't make, some of we don't feel fine, we don't believe so it belong. But all this thing will get something I will we don't recognize other people, not to say that new thing. Because you ask people, I will talk. Because before this time, we give Pakaba element right now, work a chief rider. Because we do one thing for we, what we himself will be like. You know what we do? First time, illegal thing for ride a bike in Sierra Leone. So 1996, illegalize na the Sierra Leone say now after Parliament say well, bike ride and a legal thing for riding a salon, only thing for making a license. So that goodness we've been doing, and that make us so. Then you self don't recognize the decision making here. We did it now. Then they ask you, say, waiting for doing a salon. So if we go far with a mistake, even in education, I tell you, doc can carry me go. Saying can take me carry me go na Kala on other side. More than 5, 6 I don't care go me with him. Say tell what you need for the education for Adia. Even though we don't feel like the education is too much, we only get them because of some of you get pay for picking there, some with the penny picking there. You go this year, you sit this year. But this time around, they only sit because why the money don't do. Before this time, also they have 2 coins. They say whether they take without loss because the money don't do for like the 2 seat was. One they take, one left. But now, anybody sit eh? Yeah. So if people then say they don't feel like the education feel like, but some of you we need scholarships for. Most of them people is here. I mean, like the one we not educate among them. Most of them get people where they need scholarship, but sometimes the scholarship we know they get them, and we don't know if we don't know how for worker or other way. But as far as you don't take one as you picking there, so we the way for worker, make up for we soft, forget that loan, forget that scholarship, and now we go to agriculture. I thank you now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ba. Where is Mr. Ba talk to if we're getting that all? It's all team for president. Okay. I will also call the president for the Tricycle Riders Union, Ibrahim Sharif, who also can talk on that.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar Kabira. And today, gladly, His Excellency, the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabio, our Honorable Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Juliet Jallo, our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Joseph Safa, of course, the 2 ministers of Transport and Aviation, Minister 1, Mr. Cabinet Kalon, Minister 2, Mr. Rex Bonafa, of course, the youngest behind me, the pen pusher, the Secretary General to the President, of course, Mr. Keke Sandi. I tell you, plenty, thank you. Of course, we get other dignitaries way from the SLRSA. The director is here. Mr. Kaitungi, I recognize you into the entourage. And some journalists and other parastatals present. Colleagues in the struggle for the Keke and Okada Union. I tell you now, plenty, thank you. Of course, we recognize also the security forces. Honestly, today, me are glad. It is like when somebody they bluff. Me now the one kind man where are they bluff today? Today me a proud man because we don't there, we don't do word, and we are so worried for this word will get to the power after August 10. For say no more again. We not allow let people use we for violence where we don't know how it come out. You don't know that now the faceless. So we don't take that oath for say Keke Union. Lakrami? We know they for nothing. Well, the meaning of that lakrami, lakramu. He give you one, we they give you 2. We promise you try say, honestly, you carry back. We they vote for you, ma. So today, they see what they see the smiling face, the euphoria. They see I'm going. You know, say it's now time this. Follow the talk. For talk, bang. Let the band know say we are the legal Ozulas. We are the sufferers. Now we they call all kind name na treats. But people are not be know we what the president, the vice president, the chief minister. May God bless them more. May God give them a long life and well body. They recognize me to the highest extreme. Honestly, we can't tell thank you And we say they tell yourself, thank you back. Honestly, if we not begin call certain things, they forget. The number one person will be they tell thank you, besides the power force, now the vice president. You go and ask what happen. If it not to be August 10, that curfew. I talk and I say, Pa, you not be there, but Lord tell Dr. Julia Jallo, plenty thank you. I be then a radio for now they tell people and say, now one salon will get, Lord no poilam. The situation be one deteriorates further. I didn't make corner. I read the press release for the immediate curfew. But I'll tell you plenty thank you. A yield dividend. It go a long way for sanitize the country. I'm very proud of you, sir. Of course, we'll be talking behind you, and I talk and before you back. And I know regret self. I know say yes. Indeed, we leader, we president, the newly elected president. And I make no mistake. And I make no mistake. For like it take you again as in 5-0. Honestly, I'm a proud man today. Of course, if you are talk, I not call the first lady, then I not talk better. Honestly, if we not tell the first lady plenty thank you, it go extra mile. It go all side. Nobody know they succeed without a successful woman. We demand them. So on behalf of the Keke Riders Union, Bike Riders Union, and all responsible youths, Lord tell Dr. Fatima Jabibio, plenty thank you. You do a great job. We tell you ministers them now we go knock there. We don't they see, especially me. When they see people them around, they come around. Where some of who Tawana treats, would they body rally them? They see, now risk, not talk through. But we then at the forefront, all over from where they begin the 3 days rally in Freetown. Mr. Sefdedi, would they make sure, we say, well, why we self not go meet the minister, Lord Sefdedi? But this Lord Sef can tell thank you to the bar, Lord, congratulate her. Of course, it's have no waste no time. But the people are there, they do well for me. I know say they can't form government. And now you get the right for hire and fire. We know they direct you, but get certain people like, if you left them, well, we are finished. Then they tell you the truth. They are the people's choice. Minister 1 and 2, Mr. Cabinet Kalor, Mr. Rex Bonafa, and the Minister of Lands. We see the poor youth. We see the poor youth. Me what they so today, me family no one day get land of return. I'm a proud winner of the land through you, sir. Now you do am. Some of you say now for education, more vote for you. Who votes for you back home for the land? I want to know this. Who vote for you for the land? 1,000 people check out, who get girlfriend, who get woman there, who get picking there, who get auntie, all go inside the ball. So that winning. Yeah, not that someone now, but who don't go inside? But honestly, Ugladi. And if you not call the other person, Mr. Mohamed Gentle Kamara, Dengbe Show. You go feel say somebody tell me, say, no, don't do this. Nobody not tell me this. Mr. Mohamed Gentle Kamara, I go the extra mile for you, pa. You know they sleep, me at the downstairs. Why that guy know they sleep? I do it at 4 o'clock. Na net, almost good to clean. From almost o'clock, we do it. I get sleepless nights. Where they announced the result, Nana said they called up on myself. Up to this moment. Because that kind of person. We need them with the youth. We need them. We need them. But if you are not better, if you call them for we want them by the cabinet. When you get and so we serve the grady. And they get more. Damn want a gentle camera. Gentle Bengbe want a. And beside, now, Parent, I would gladness with the Patoko. And if we talk, we not continue for talk we own. We get a problem though. But that's you way we promise with them block we. We dey pass suffer the better one. Joey. Any side they say na the pass say alone and not pass Joey. Ebo, we don't beg for go at all. They suffer. We are sick and up a Keke day today. We not too much. The vice president, he know because we don't beg him. He said they shake it. The pastor we don't can do ya. Friday he don't agree for we, but today the paper they charge we to court. We get beaucoup people in a prison for this. If he say Papa pass the passion now, he dey pass it like man. Do ya pull our body there for we? Do ya for God and Nabi? Do ya because we say lakramu? We don't give the power. He said for please we now. Now we time this. No so. Say the last one they bring in now. This young man, some of who will take 45 years for law talk to president. This man, a very young man, Paunida. Let that run with us. Yeah, give me first bada with document. Because bike rider, they want look bluff you. And also again there, where there is no woman. Huh? Who get them? When I make a hide them, let them not see the thing I happen. Then forget the mommy power. Now we time for battle mother oh in Sasaralio. I like it can pay so you know say na mother be oh we want. Oh babu ya yo.
Thank you very much. But we never clap for it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we all want to hear the panel. But I know you better. We all want to hear the panel. We all want to hear the panel. So I'm out team up. Team up. More clap for the power. More clap for the power. More clap for the power. Let the packer talk to me.
Thank you. When I thank you. Thank you very much. The Honorable Vice President, Chief Minister, the Minister of Transport and Aviation, Deputy Minister. Then we bike riders, Keke riders, and also tricycle, not so? Yes, we there? Yes, I did. Well, I think we'll talk about transportation in this country when I don't become a prominent sector, member of that sector there. So then when I can get wahala, because that's so young man there, and the way you put young man there together, a lot of knocking down they know so. But when they play such an important role to the point that we need for bringing us closer so that we go work together for this country. Because what we they do, na part of what we have they try for do, for move people them from one point to another, and we for do it safely, securely, in a way we not they hurt anybody. I want for make una know say the thing we wanna do, the work we wanna do, it matter and wanna matter, and that we don't make a deliberate policy
for bringing a naya, not to for just the talk to una na corner, but for bringing a state house so that una go know say yes, una matter. This is not the first engagement, not to so. Now a deliberate policy. Every other thing we would do now because we realize say yes, other people they be the marginalized una. And you only use una for do bad thing or we don't want vote from una. But we know say when they perform such an important role in the economy and when they all over the country. First, I want to say thank you to una for una take una time today for come, for congratulate me and for pledge una continued support. Secondly, I want to thank una for all the support una give around the country because in different districts and different parts of the country where they go, we they get direct support from una members there, including inside Freetonia. Sunday then they we not can call them, but we will part with political movement then they can join. And then can make it noisy, then can make it look more beautiful. All over the country, we get that kind of support. So today, an occasion, I think, befitting enough for make we say thank you to una for all the support una give all throughout the country, and I'm glad for receiving an here today for making una can congratulate me and with government, and also for say yes, una the pledge una support. Governance not a one-man business. Governance means say we were there before, we go make the arrangement there and work with una so that we go get a peaceful place. We say una self go see the development there. We will say una forget land because una deserve them. This government now for people then. We are a people-centered government, and therefore the least members of our society, we they member them. We not they forget una. We not one go before. The bikes are on the ride, the keke they on the ride, the tricycles they on the ride, all now a way for keeping us safe. Now, and by so doing, when they contribute to the national economy, but all we work no day, where you want to do something, now they when they get when lily and nothing for feed on ourselves, but when I still need roof over on our head. So we recognize all the thing and they where it difficult for get land now that make we say may we help them. So now work with the work with una for make una know say yes una matter and therefore una say for continue for play with your own part. We go continue for work with una. One thing we need in this country and all other countries then where they don't sabi for over 50 countries now in Africa. They say we are the third most peaceful country in Africa. We can West Africa, now we then take as number one as the most peaceful country. When I see how we go to the UN Security Council, out of 192 countries that we vote, now 188 now vote for we. So the world don't begin respect you. The world they look at we. Now that make we election with 83% turnout. It was peaceful, not like other countries have been there. Now the one day some people want for bring controversy to this way we do. So man, when they know about the game, they no one left Safu. And this now been Safu election also, but they no one deal with the result Safu. Then they get other people there for join and for just create, maybe election look bad. The one that we can watch, West Africa, ECOWAS, they don't give their own. All the other presidents then around this region, we send people there, they all don't give them congratulatory messages. But where goodness there's on side, waiting the the one that we don't observe elections in this country from independence, they say this is not the best and most peaceful election with 83% turnout. The one that say when they try for teach you democracy, they not can reach that percentage for turnout. The other people, the way they watch, they know what can happen in other country then. So I want for make we take we resort and continue. Now I work with the pan. Waiting at the next thing. We say we dey make sure say we feed ourselves in this country. Yeah. And I'm glad the women don't accept that challenge. For the go buy rest, for take the little money we would get, for go buy rest to other people there. That means they would give them money. They will get the rest. And we get land and we get rain. We just need for put other things than they. For more begin, that money would send out. More not send out again. More would grow your own rest and eat with your own rest. So when I for known by now say this government will not dey pick and choose waiting good for Salone, now we they do. And we can't pass Salone, you know they pick region, you know they pick tribe, you know they pick anything. Now Salone people there. Government now for help. Now for open the lane for una yon. You know, where we do certain things that they do, una all go able to strike hard for get to una want. Una don't get land, and no say una must build. We go proud for say yes. Then one day una they see so then they pay. Not to for say they not go home. Not to for say they fully show. Look at the host then. Then just be need somebody for help then. And that's what I need. And at that government for help the weakest among we. When I'm not able normally for go apply for land, we say we'll get land where they go, they pass the case to German and go. I'm not going to say now how forget that land first. Before you get policeman for follow you for go there. And you forget big cut last night in hand, where you go there. The one they don't get, when I secure them. When I not sell them. Roof over your head. Whichever roof. I like na Gary eat na host, not hand they fine. But we say they can, hey, we don't come for how they call it, rent. Especially where politics don't so the rent they go high. You will go there na APC house and you rent they go high, no so. You will there na SLPP house, you rent they go high, no so. Go there na a small pan body force. Nobody know the hills you rent up. No so. So we give na for sure say this government we they make your effort for go down, not to for the big one then they allege you there. Then go find way, then go able. But we are not able. And therefore we for go down to una for help una. What we say with the help picking them for made a land book, most of them not the vote. But now for future, now for this country in go on before. So proper Cumbra government, we know the future we they think about. As I they so, however small, always get you lily and nothing, we then call savings. Not ever forget that one day. However small. Now that savings then we they do for this country. The things then we will be done lost, we will not ever do since independence. Now they will try for do. Plenty in there. Salon don't begin go before. So we all for put hand under them for more push and for more go before. That shameful name will be get and say we not the anyampi there with the thief pass, corruption. We don't change that one day. In 5 years, we don't jump 19 points. 19 points. We see then they say now the most peaceful country is. One big magazine within America, he say and he then recommends Salone, especially Western area, for come for tourism. Then can do that every now and then for tell you say that they show say peace there under. The nature, the natural beauty there, but also the place peaceful. And when the sector una they una go able to provide security for we, una they able to provide peace for we, una go make we know plenty in there. Tourists then if they're comfortable with una, then go prefer some young waitsman and the way they can where the motorcar business then they jump up her bike. Where you help and you go side safe. Where down the way you go back. So then people then they help, especially strangers there. Then when more the kind of country, the more than they talk about we good name overseas, the more people go one kind of country, the more work they get, the more benefit, the more money. If I wait person say, so tell the person not sabi say who say they go. If you don't reach it and you not see the person, you say, I go carry you go back, you know, it go pay you. But that special hand of support, tourists, you know, they work without that too. When they play a very important role, the security. So now make una can get few one the way the ambogi una for discipline there. You dey talk about Rwanda just now. Rwanda, yes. Be same una go, the man una go see. Where the Okada then where they na the road, they're all discipline. I don't go there. They all they wear helmet. When I take today when I wear helmet. Yes, I see una. We can dey be una. I should drive them bad. You touch one, you touch all no so. Now they got up away. Once they in candle, name is of candle. They one call. I see where we call now. We get for change the incident day. We get for accept say we young people there. And what to make we they talk about security because when you ride a bike, you are more vulnerable. You know, so that weave for go between, you know, they check. We people they need for know how to drive for ride safely because we're not really vulnerable. You know, that motor car, whether na in the drive bad or you drive properly, you go able to avoid them. Because when I touch small, you more vulnerable than in. So then in the way they put together and for una. We get for talk more about that as we they engage further. I get for Canada now this great headquarter here. The Dead Sea Day for me also. And they can't say to that Dead Sea Day. I go tell them one day, and the one of the first place there where I need for go. Where I get for car. When I great people there, no so we for make the world know say yes, when I great people there. And when they provide a service to this nation, when I stop for 1 minute, self we they know. Not so? When I stop for 1 minute, they know. But you know, say the service we provide is so essential at some part there. We will travel. You go meet bikes then the number of people. It's no more when I can carry more people than even some taxi than can able carry. You can go tell you C5. It's like some taxi not able to take down there. If they see the rider, they catch pants up. You're not able to maneuver safe. Any stone commander, you're not able to control properly. They go down. We get for take care of the incident they all. So I'm glad for me too now. And I'm glad for receiving her for making her congratulate me and my government and the pledge of support for Mekwe because we will serve the work now. We need una support for Mekwe able to do things there. Peace now we need harmony, we need development. As we engage with the know what we need, we will serve go able help una so that when a business that will prosper, like the loan scheme, this time we will work on that loan scheme day. We're not going to forbid that one day. Yes. We get for work on that one day. Because it's fine for make you do business for yourself than you do work for boss. Yeah? So they tell you plenty. Thank you. Thank you.
It's my ball clap for the Pabo. Now good talk, the Pado talk. Eh. The Pado talk fine for we. So no, now end and so now because we're all glad here.